up in the sky. Look, it's captivating. It's energizing. It's Eliances Heroes. Eliances is the destination for entrepreneurs, investors, CEOs, inventors, leaders, celebrities, and startups, where our heroes in business align. Now, here's your host flying in, David Kogan, founder of Eliances.
That's right, and I know you've all missed it from last week when you listened of all the incredible heroes, so we're back again. And let me just tell you, these are builders in the community. They make a difference. They help one another. They know no roadblocks, and again, another incredible show. Later on, we're going to have a secret guest. I'm not going to reveal it, so you're going to have to continue to stay tuned. And we'll be ending the show with Kara Golden, the CEO and founder of Direct Source Wealth, your partner in time freedom. She's going to show us and share with us some stories that you're all going to be able to benefit from. And by the way, too, thank you for the feedback we continue to get from having the founder of Hint Water on and also the chairman of Yum Brands, you know, KFC, Taco Bell, and Pizza Hut. Well, don't you want to know his secrets? So make sure you go to Eliances.com, Eliances.com. Well, the world is all about PR, public relations, and we're going to learn some secrets about that. We have Keith and Loren Yaskin. They are the founders of Flipside Communications. But before we get specifically into their business, you have got to hear the story of how they both met. One of you jump in and share with us this cool story.
So I'm a former television reporter, and I'm doing a story one night, and the producer says, you know, your story is going to come after the first commercial. And I'm like, no one wants to be after the first commercial. You want to be the lead story. So I'm thinking it's just one of those days where I wasted my time. I did not know that Loren, a girl I knew in college, a girl I had a crush on in college, for some insane reason, was watching the local news that night. And the story that I thought didn't matter did matter because she saw me. She called me up. We had lunch. We decided to go on a date. We decided to adopt a dog. We got married. We decided to have kids, start a business. Now we're on your show.
And how many years ago was this?
2002.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable. All right. Talk to me about Flipside Communication. And again, you can reach them at theflipsidecommunications.com. And again, we'll have a link posted on our website at Eliances.com. Talk to me about it and talk to me really about how, you know, everybody wants positive PR. What are the secrets to be able to get that?
Well, one of the problems I saw as a television reporter is people would constantly pitch me stories. And the stories that they were pitching me were not bad ideas, but they had no idea how to sell themselves. And because I did not want to any longer cover the shootings and the fires, I would give them the extra time to figure out, how do we massage this? How do we go through that maze and figure out what the real story is here? The problem is that most reporters, most journalists, especially today with smaller staffs, are not going to give you a second chance. If you don't properly sell your story to the media within the first couple of minutes or the first few sentences of your email, you're out of luck.
Now, Loren, you have a strong background in PR. You created and implemented national PR programs for KFC, Honeywell, Snapple, PetSmart. Why did you and Keith call your company The Flip Side?
Well, we believe that there are both internal and external sides of the story. So many companies put so much marketing dollars into the advertising, the marketing, the public relations. And yes, that's important, but they often forget their most important advocates, their employees. And that's just as important. There's an internal and an external side to the story. That's why we call it the flip side.
Now, with all the things going on with social media and that, how has that changed? And how do you see things changing with it? And I'll give you an example is that my kids, they don't watch TV anymore. They're right on their thing going directly to what interests them.
Yeah, companies have to not assume they have to depend on media to get their word out. Social media, creating a newsroom on your website, that allows you to become your own journalist. That allows you to become your own newsroom and create your own news. And quite often, if you do that properly, the more traditional media will notice and pick up on that. It's a huge component of public relations today. But you got to be willing to take risks. I don't know how many times we go to companies and say, you've got to try this, you've got to try that, and there's so much fear that they're going to offend someone, or this is too scary, or this is too tough to do, that they end up just being part of the pack. And if you truly, in public relations, like in any type of business, want to separate yourself from the competition, you've got to take risks. You've got to have courage.
And you're listening to me, David Kogan, host of the Eliances Hero Show. Make sure you go to Eliances.com, Eliances.com, the only place where entrepreneurs align. In fact, you may have the opportunity to meet them at Eliances. In fact, Keith, you're part of the community and stuff. How's your experience been being part of the roundtable and being part of Eliances community?
You know, like many other businesses, we have belonged to groups over the years, organizations, and the one thing that in the very short period of time that we've been a part of Alliances that we've certainly noticed, that we've talked about over the dinner table, is how many people are genuinely interested in learning about us and our services. You know, we've all been in that situation where people want to meet you, and ultimately the only thing they truly want to do is sell themselves to you, and you get nothing out of that. And already we've seen the exact opposite with Alliances.
Phenomenal. Share with us how you specifically, though, help clients. And at what point would they know to contact you?
Well, if you want to broaden your brand, you would want to contact us. And we do it through public relations, and because of my background, we also do it through video production. But there are many ways. If you believe when you're watching the news, whether that's traditional media, whether that's niche media, trade media, industry media, business media, if you feel you have something to add to the conversation, if you feel there's an opportunity where your business and your brand can add something very important to the conversation, that's how we help people. We introduce you to the journalists, the reporters, and writers who should be talking to you to get expert analysis instead of a lot of the other people we hear about, and we raise our hands and go, why are they talking to that person when they should be talking to me?
And I think that's phenomenal. And you, Keith, you won Emmys. You were named top Arizona reporter by the Associated Press. And with your current company, tell us briefly about some of the projects maybe you're currently working on.
Well, we have a broad range of clients: video production, media training, public relations. But some of the clients that really, because I love sports so much, that capture my attention is we have two clients who are gold medalists. One is an Olympic gold medalist, one is a Paralympian, and especially with the Paralympian, Alyssa Seeley, who is a new client of ours. We all struggle with daily activities and the little things that bug us, but we are growing her brand, and to see the struggles that she has been through, part of her leg was amputated, and to overcome that and to win a gold medal and to be a world champion not once but twice, and to see this young woman do the types of things that she is doing despite the challenges she has faced, to help her grow her brand, is just a great experience.
Now, Loren, you have children. Both of you have children together, and you've taken them on site with you at certain projects. That's pretty cool. What do you hope, though, that your children will learn from going on site and seeing what you do?
I hope that they'll learn the hard work that we put into everything, and that really you can just put your mind to anything that you want to do. The more they can understand what we do, I think the better. A lot of kids can't explain what their parents do, but for us, we just want them to have fun.
And I think that's so important, but not too often is it where people can bring their children to work and experience and see what they really do. I mean, that's really cool. What was their feedback? Were they like, wow, or?
Oh yeah, I mean, especially the video piece, to see it all come together. It's one thing to see a camera and to see people in front of it, but it's another thing to see it all put together.
Well, Keith and Loren, you definitely help clients. You humanize their companies and bring them close to their clients for better branding and customer relations. That's a hero. Keith and Loren Yaskin. Reach them at The Flipside Communications, theflipsidecommunications.com. And this is David Kogan with Eliances.